So I spent a lot of time the other day on stream talking about AliExpress, KO's bootlegs, what that means. And at the end of the day, we know that it's not great, right? Like, it's not a good thing. We're not supporting the creators, the people that put the process together, the engineering. And on the other hand, it's something that people enjoy, and if it's a more affordable version, it's tempting. Everybody loves a deal. I certainly love a deal. And with more and more people from the US realizing that AliExpress is this awesome place to go shopping, there's been a lot more creators out there picking up some of these bootlegs and hyping them up. And I fell into the hype. I absolutely did. So, boom. This is legit. This is real. This is the version maybe 1.5 of the Revoltech Kyoto Amazing Yamaguchi Deadpool. It's one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite Revoltech figure, Revoltech, but it's pricey, and we know that. With the X-Force version being reissued, I wasn't sure if I was going to jump into another big purchase like that for a figure that just for a palette swap, essentially. And yeah, I started believing what I was seeing out there, and I picked up the knockoff. So I'm going to keep this part short. I do want to show you footage from my unboxing of the legitimate ordered from Big Bad Toy Store a couple of years ago, and then the footage from this guy. The main thing to take away is just don't pretend, don't get your expectations up, don't trick yourself into thinking that this is going to be anywhere near the feeling of quality in your hands that you get when you hold the real thing. That's a really important distinction to understand, because I went into this cautiously optimistic. I knew I was rolling the dice, and for me, again, $16-ish, it was worth it for the color swap to, hey, I'd rather, but guys, I'd rather, I think, not have this figure if I couldn't support the creators behind it, then roll that dice on. Like, I wish I didn't roll the dice on the $16. I'm not pretending that now I'm not going to ever photograph it, but there are other issues I'm already finding in regards to articulation, other nuisances that I just don't think I'm going to have a ton of fun with this figure. And that's been my whole thing this whole time, is let me spend my money to see if I can help you make an informed buying decision. And I personally, I'm not even trying to be a snob about it. Like, this is not a snob thing. Like, just go into it knowing that it's a $16 feeling toy. Marvel Legends are what, 25? So this is a $16 feeling toy. There are interesting things that will help. You have great accessories. These all look really well done compared to the first release. You got all the hands and all the things that you want. But if the joints and movability just aren't there, or you have to be so careful and fragile with this $16 toy. Like, I thought he was going to be able to get knocked around a little bit, and I wouldn't have mind a little pocket figure Revoltech action. But no, I just don't. I think he would break in my fanny pack. So I just want you to be aware. I'm going to keep this there. I wanted it to be a little bit longer than a reel or a short, so this way you can actually see some of the original unboxing video I did of this guy. It's a serviceable thing. Like, I'm not going to lie. It is serviceable. Comes with, you know, this is the box for the red. There was no colorful insert. The insert from the first release was one of my favorite parts of the unboxing experience. So just be aware. And remember that even though something might look really cool on the internet, without our other senses, most importantly in the case of action figures, the feel, you won't really know the whole story. So I just want to be completely transparent with you. I wish I had budgeted for the reissue and gotten the extra faceplate. But here we are. I might still try to track it down, or maybe not. Maybe this will just be the thing. Obviously, it's a toy, so I'm not devastated. I'm not even aggravated about it. I just wanted to tell you, because the stuff that people are doing out there is making these things look like $1,000,000. But ultimately, your mileage will vary. And you know what? The other thing to consider too, when dealing with all of these bootlegs and KOs and all of these things coming out, is that there are different versions. There's different runs of these figures. So progressively, even the KOs and the bootlegs start getting worse the further out. So I thought, because this reissue is imminent, that's what I was getting. Again, the box does say this is the version 2.0. But I think it's the 2.5 that's being reissued right now in the black box. The leg pops off. It's nonsense. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's all. I just wanted to give you the no production values, the real scoop. I hope this helps. Just temper your expectations. I mean, like Skibbity Toilet, El Riz, lower those expectations. And then you might end up being super pumped. But at the end of the day, I think that moving forward, again, just because I want to support creators doesn't mean I'm going to be going out and buying every last single figure that I want. That's unrealistic. But I think I will be making sure that my money is going towards the people developing these. All right. And again, we could take issues with corporations and businesses, entities, but not the people designing these, putting their heart and soul and passion into these products. I think my bootleg adventure is starting and stopping with that one. I hope that helps everybody. And just remember, every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live to talk about life and toys. Hope to see you in the chat one of these days. And in the meantime, have a great rest of yours now. Purrs.